Today we are going to learn about question tags. Now what's a question tag? Let's understand with the help of an example. It is so far, isn't it? So isn't it which you add to the end of a sentence is called a question tag. You add it for confirmation or agreement. Now when you are using question tags, you have to follow certain rules. Let's understand the rules one by one. The first rule for this, let's understand this example. It is so cute, isn't it? So here you can see if the main statement is affirmative, the question tag should be a contracted negative verb. So I hope the first rule is clear with you. Now let's understand the next one. She is not in her room. Is she? So here you have to keep in mind this rule that if the main statement is negative, the question tag should be positive. Okay? Let's understand rule number 3 now. Rohan plays hockey well, doesn't he? So here you can see the verb in the sentence, main sentence, plays, it is in simple present. So whenever in the main sentence, if the verb is in simple present, you have to use do or does or don't or doesn't. Okay? Now let's understand the next example. She worked hard to achieve the first prize, didn't she? So here you see the main sentence has the verb in the simple past tense. So whenever the verb is in simple past in the main sentence, you have to use did or didn't in the question tag. Let's understand the next example now. I am late, aren't I? So whenever the sentence begins with I am and is positive, use aren't I in the question tag. And if it is negative, simple, you can use am I. Okay? Let's move on to the next example. Let's watch TV, shall we? So whenever the sentence begins with let's, keep in mind whenever the sentence begins with let's, use shall we in the question tag. These are my students, aren't they? And look at this next example. There weren't many students, were there? So keep in mind we use a subject there in the question tag, but we do not use this, that, these, those. Instead, we use it or they. Now let's understand this example. None of them complained, did they? So here, when the subject of the sentence is anyone, no one, anybody, somebody, everybody, everyone, someone, none, the pronoun they is used in the subject for the question tag. Now look at this example. No cheating is allowed, is it? So the sentences containing the words such as neither, none, never, no one, as you can see on the screen, here they are treated as negative and they are followed by an ordinary question tag. Okay, keep this in mind. Now look at this example. No cheating is allowed, is it? So the sentences containing the words such as neither, none, never, no one, as you can see on the screen, here they are treated as negative and they are followed by an ordinary question tag. Okay, keep this in mind. Now let's understand this last example here. Have some more rice, will you? So this is a command sentence, right? Have some more rice. So whenever you have commands and requests, use will you in the question tag. I hope you all have understood this topic well and will never go wrong in the exams when you get questions based on this. Bye. See you.